Hello, everybody. Welcome to Negoterra Odyssey and what you are meant to hear today. How is everybody? So we're going to start with Sacred Serpent Spirit and DNA activation. I love the affirmation in the book about this. It says, I am so excited to discover and create new opportunities and synchronistic experiences in my life. I am open to trying fresh things and watching them bloom before my very eyes. My life is alive with wonder and magic. Today I noticed when I was coming home I had to go to Costco. And I remember having to pick up a 42-pound satchel of kitty litter and looking at it right before that and going, is 42 pounds like really heavy? I don't know if I ever like pay attention to how much stuff weighs. And then I thought, you know what? You've got this, like just pick it up. And it seemed surprisingly light. And it was weird because I was kind of referring back to yesterday when you ever have those days where you're in a little lower ebb of strength, like it's just sapped. And I thought, thank goodness and thank you, universe, for the snapback that we have, that our body repairs itself, that it gets rejuvenated after rest. And then we can look forward to things and be able to do it effortlessly and with strength. And I love that. So the meaning of this is, fresh innovations and new growth is coming in. It may be unfamiliar territory, but that's the beauty of participating in things that are new in the creation of your reality, and also embracing the unknown possibilities that are going to await your celebration. So it's like win-win scenario in your head. I always like to, in my mind's eye, right in where my crown chakra is too, I will envision just a white light, almost like a circular screen, and I will see myself smiling and doing things with ease. And I plan one step ahead too. If I really want to do something that's important and I know I'm going to benefit it in some way, what I do is I picture myself going there. Like today, I knew I had to picture myself going to the gym and feeling good and listening to a podcast on my way back from the store, because that's what motivates me to go there. I see in my mind's eye me having a good time and everything like benefiting me, and it absolutely does. I know immediately after I feel good, I feel energized. So I did that, and that's exactly what I did. It's kind of that proof loop. I'm going to see it. I'm going to see myself enjoying it, have it be, it may be a little different or new in this experience, but whatever comes of it, it is going to benefit me. And that's exactly what happened. It gave me the energy and the resources I need to do for the things during the day and remain strong and kind of like optimistic. Because sometimes I'm just one of those people that if I start my day with movement, I move a lot more throughout the day and I have more energy. It's like that thing when you're already doing things, you just do more things. And that old adage, ask a busy person to get things done, because they'll just fit it in there, And that brings us to C, goddess of creativity, fresh creative joy. Oh, I just love this. The affirmation with this is, I celebrate my creativity daily in fresh ways. I access long periods of flow that calibrate my consciousness to a higher vibration. I wake up excited every day because I'm eager to experiment with what I can create and share with others. 100% this is true, and this is such my reality that I look forward to doing my reads every day and looking through the books and seeing the insights and the beauty and the, it's like expands my reality in a really good way. Like, yeah, there are possibilities out there. Like, I'll just show you for an example what I just made right now while watching TV. I got so excited because I knew I had some strands of pearls, and I also had some wonderful fluorites, and I thought, ooh, pearls and fluorites would look beautiful, and it would look really gorgeous in a 2-strand piece. And I just made this about 5 minutes ago, and it's kind of my homage to summer too. In summer, I love to work with pearls and coral, and I've been like just so busy that as I make things, I put them in boxes, and then I realized I have made just dozens and dozens of pieces, and I kind of box it up. So now I have this display around my room, so I have quicker access to it. So I'm really excited. I'm gonna get my store all organized, and I might be doing an IG store as well as my Etsy store, because I need to like update everything. And this is what gets me out of bed and gets me excited. Feeding the animals and, just being with my family and then creating. So do something new and creative. Dive into a fresh project. Creativity is part of your purpose. So activate that playfulness through art and dance. You are meant to be creative and express and feel fulfilled from it. Like I remember saying in one of my videos that if somebody offered me, it wouldn't matter. It would not matter the millions or the billions if they said you can have this in exchange for any of your creative gifts and talents, but you'd no longer, be interested in anything other than like just shopping and eating and consuming, and you could travel and all of that. But if I didn't if I couldn't or didn't want to make jewelry or tarot or clothes or whatever it is, I feel like that would diminish my life experience greatly. And that is nothing that money can replace. There is no amount of money that can replace that, because that's where my joy comes from, is creativity. And I know a lot of creatives feel this way. So that brings us to Akashic Gaia Gateway, deepest self-knowledge. A lot of people are experiencing this right now too, like a deeper sense of self and what really is important in life, and how sometimes it's bizarre how we are constantly trying to be programmed by consumerism and all this other rhetoric and garbage out there. But this knows that, we're not plugged into that anymore. And the affirmation in the book is wonderful, because it says, I am ready to find out more about who I really am. I am bravely open to learning more about my purpose and my mission here on earth. I know that what I feel will be for my highest good and will help me to truly be best expressed version of myself my soul has ever known. This is the portal to deep understanding of your soul self, the pathway to a multi-dimensional past and present and future, and accessing your purpose right now is here. You are on the clearest path to self-knowledge, to go deeper into learning about who you really are. And the wonderful thing about this is just saying, you know what, I recognize those tricky little diversions out there in the 3D world. Buy this, look at this, scroll endlessly on IG, blah, 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 blah. Like the things that just pull us in. Just those things to entertain, like brief, shallow entertainments, where now you're really going to want to know, why do I want these things? And am I on the right path? And who's in my world? And how do I connect with them? And how do I see my future? And what's being divulged to me every single day through nature, synchronicities, everything. I feel like too, the universe always sends us these lovely prompts. Like, just go on YouTube. You'll have certain things suggested to you. This happened to me a couple days ago. It's been starting. Never saw these readers, never saw these speakers. I started to listen to them, and they gave me kind of like a rich insight to things that I needed at that time. And I think it's so wonderful, because that's what the universe provides for us. And when we're ready for it, we're aligned with it, the universe sends it wholeheartedly our way and is like, hey, here's some stuff, here's a new design to operate by and try some things that are new. And that's when the expansion comes. That's when the excitement for life comes. And that's where we get out of kind of like that dull groove in the record, right? We got new grooves that we want to go see and investigate and bring excitement and wonder and curiosity to our life, whatever it is, and never feel like we need to be anywhere other than where we are. That's a terrific thing. Like, when I feel that, that's just everything, just being exactly where you are. And I don't know if I talked about this just to some of my people over on IG or on a video, when I saw this stream, and it was called Living with Nordic Vampires. And I thought, oh, what a cool title. And it was just a single girl in front of a forest, and I checked it out, and it was just a beautiful young individual with her life mate on this property, in a forested area right by a fjord, and it was absolute heaven. And her whole summer consisted of, planting her gorgeous garden, her sunflowers, feeding her animals, chopping wood, like just beautiful, wholesome existence. And I thought, oh, that's it. That's the way. And when you see something beautiful in the quiet elegance of that kind of existence, the people that exist in like these weird patterns, like say like the housewives, like whatever, the housewives in New York or Atlanta or whatever, these weird vipers that just fight and live for likes and attention, and the thirst traps they set. It's like, it just seems like a sad shadow of like the gorgeous Nordic people that, it's like, I am going to chop wood and carry water, and I am going to honor every little thing that grows in my garden, and these beautiful animals around me, and the fresh water, and the seasons, and just the beauty and the magic of existence, and just how healthy and organic everybody looked. I just love that. So if you guys get a chance, go see that. Again, it's Living with Nordic Vampires, and it's beautiful. It's they show it's filmed so like professionally and beautiful, and you get all the gorgeous Nordic forests and growth and the fjords, and it's so peaceful. Like it just brought me like, oh, this sense of peace and grounding that I just adore. So that was really wonderful. And I want to show you guys this fun plant. Like, I am so excited about this plant. Look at my plant right here. Look how green this is. I don't know if I can, let me see if I can. This plant I bought weeks ago, and I'm so excited about it because when I saw it, I was like, that, it has tiny little skinny stalks, and I thought, is that plant real? Because it looks so glossy and shiny, and I just love it. I take it in their different rooms with me and I talk to it, and I love it for it's if it were like a creature, it would be like an elf. It has tiny little, like, look at the little delicate sprouts that they're on. I mean, there's big healthy leaves on it and has tiny skinny little branches, and it reminds me of, like, it's kind of like a parallel to life. It's like where you show love and where you show attention and where you show care and where you place something in a wonderful environment that's conducive to light and growth and health, things thrive. And I just thought, that's what it is. So let's take a look at how you're living and, sort of what you're putting in your body, what you're putting in your mind, how much time you're spending in nature, and is it helping you? And each time you feel that, you feel some just lift from something. If it's painting, if it's walking by the ocean, whatever it is, that lift, recapture it, do it. It's your soul saying, this is my jam, this helps me, this fuels me, and get back to doing more of that. And, whenever I stay on that track, I feel like I thrive. I thrive mentally, physically, and everything else. So I just thought, that was a kind of nice feeling. I was just looking at this plant. I was like, yeah, this plant knows what's going on. It likes not too much sunlight. It's just absolutely, it's the richness of us turning into August into September too. It's sort of like that gorgeous Virgo energy. Well, let's plan and prepare and see what fuels us and what's our, what's our kind of photosynthesis that's going to help us grow and feel like we have enough air and we have enough space and we have enough sunlight. So you guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate you guys so much with your beautiful messages and everything else. That is what you are meant to hear today. Have a great day.